When Pope Francis said, "Never have we so hurt and mistreated our common home as we have in the last 200 years," it is imperative that we ask ourselves, why do we need to be environmentally conscious today? Today, the destruction of the ecosystems is being caused by a myriad of anthropogenic activities. We are at an immensely critical point to care for Mother Earth and to protect the environment from pollution and other activities which has led to environmental degradation. It is as of now a moral obligation for us. Environmental degradation is detrimental since it threatens the health of humans, animals, and plants in the long run. It is imperative for everyone to know that it is our responsibility to take care of the environment and to make this place a wonderful place to live. One does not need to put a lot of money in to go green, but simple changes in our daily lifestyle is all what is required to reduce our carbon footprint on the environment. One tree at a time. Forests play a significant part of the environment. They help in providing various raw materials such as food, rubber, timber, and essential oils. Forest management means availability and sustainable use of these natural resources. While large forests can tackle the daunting environmental crisis, trees in urban areas play a significant role as they help in keeping the climate cool. Hence, it is essential to plant more trees and say yes to afforestation. As students, we can simply plant more trees in and around our surroundings. Starting from our own homes to our schools, we can set up fruit orchards in the vicinity of our compounds and school campus where fruit saplings can be planted. This initiative can include an adopt a tree policy where student volunteers can adopt a tree each and take care of it during their time in school. This way, we can save our environment one tree at a time. When in doubt, recycle. Truth be told, we all need to get into the habit of using less stuff. The things we do use ought to be reused as much as possible before being discarded. This would significantly aid to the response of our waste management challenge. For instance, recycling paper can simply mean saving more trees. However, in a larger context, recycling paper, plastics, or even metals go way beyond this simple interpretation. Something as uncomplicated as recycling can help conserve natural resources, protect ecosystems, reduce the demand for raw materials, and save energy as well. Getting students involved in recycling at school is educational as well as good for the environment. As children learn about recycling, they will be more likely to carry these habits into their homes and, of course, into their adult years. From basics like using recycled paper for food in the canteens or shops nearby to using recycled materials for projects can go a long way. The school can also establish a recycling club that encourages recycling throughout the school. This way, we will all learn how our personal actions can affect the environment. BYOB, bring your own bag. The BYOB, bring your own bag policy should be adopted by everyone, be it shop or store owners, keepers, and customers alike. This is one of the most earth-friendly things we can do to discourage the use of single-use plastic. We should always encourage our family and friends to carry their own eco-friendly bags wherever they go out. This can certainly break our reliance on single-use plastic. Be smart with your smart gadgets. In today's tech-savvy world, disposing electronic waste responsibly is the need of the hour. Our old electronic equipment can be hazardous to our health as well as our environment. Hence, it is always smart to do away with these gadgets the right way. We should contact the right people who we can ethically dispose our e-wastes. Keep your surroundings clean. Our Salesian schools have at all times been one to put the phrase, "cleanliness is next to godliness," into practice. The Salesian school's philosophy promotes a sense of civic responsibility, which will help maintain a clean environment among students. Therefore, It is truly important for all of us to inculcate the habit of cleaning up our surroundings and adopt this activity as an integral part of our lifestyle. Adopting gardens and nurturing greenery. Adopting gardens are a great way to get children interested in gardening and to nurture greenery. A school garden can teach students about responsibility, teamwork, and immerse them in the concepts of sustainable communities. Moreover, this will allow us students to reconnect with the natural world around us, teach us about farming, how we eat, the value of stewardship, and to appreciate nature which supports our life on this planet. The Environmentally Conscious Children's Organization, or Eco Club, is a club that was started by Jentina Shangkhu and her sister Kirennaro Shangkhu in 2018 when Jentina was just 10 years old and Kiren was 8. It started with a simple wish to make their hometown cleaner and better. They decided that if they wanted to live in a town they could be proud of, it would have to start with them doing something about it. So they called up their friends and cousins and started a club that would do just that. Make Kohima clean, green, and beautiful again, just like the many numerous stories they heard over the years. Whenever they found free time, the club would meet and come up with ways and plans to achieve that goal. They went out to the streets and collected litter. They planted trees in their colony. They learned about upcycling and recycling. In the early part of 2020, an event called Ashoka Changemakers Day was organized where kids got to pitch their ideas on how to bring about change. Jentina submitted her entry and was selected as one of the finalists to pitch her idea. She spoke about her passion and dream to make Kohima clean and green again, and she spoke of her little eco club. While she stood third, it was this platform that suddenly gave the club a new spotlight. Encouraged, the Eco Club worked harder to work towards their dream and started a petition called Kids Want a Cleaner, Greener Kohima. Eco reached out to schools and colleges around Kohima and also made an online version of the petition. To their surprise, over 15 schools participated in the petition drive and over 4,000 people signed the petition. Their idea was to meet and submit this petition to the Chief Minister of Nagaland, but with the COVID-19 situation, that meeting was kept on hold. In her endeavor to achieve the club's goals, Jentina also reached out to the Kohima Smart City CEO to see how they could help and was roped in to help with the Kohima Green Team, an initiative of Kohima Smart City. This partnership also opened up several doors for the Eco Team. The COVID-19 lockdown in 2020 meant the club could not hold meetings and activities like other years. However, this did not dampen their spirits and their determination to make a difference. So the Eco Club members collectively planted flower pots in their own homes and donated the pots to the Kohima Municipal Council to make their city greener. Club meetings were organized online and litter collection has been replaced by home upcycling crafts and projects. Eco, which started as a humble club of little kids who wanted to make their own town just as nice and clean as other cities in the world, has now garnered love and support from citizens all over the state. There are now kids from all over Nagaland who want to join Eco and help. And now, Eco is looking into opening satellite clubs in various colonies and towns around Nagaland and believes everyone can be an Eco member because to them, Eco is not just a club but a movement. In his Laudato Si, Pope Francis says, "The earth herself, burdened and laid waste, is among the most abandoned and maltreated of our poor." She groans in travail. "We have forgotten that we ourselves are dust of the earth. Our very bodies are made up of her elements. We breathe her air and we receive life and refreshment from her waters." This alone should tell us that it is definitely our moral obligation to care for Mother Earth. Although we may be faced with challenges, we have to remember that the small steps we take to move in the right direction can really make a big difference in the long run.